point, creating jewelry products is difficult, expensive, and time-consuming. To go from an idea to a physical product in your hand takes 6 months or more using traditional manufacturing. And I bet every single one of you have either purchased an item of jewelry for yourself or for someone else. And when I first started building my own jewelry brand 11 years ago, I struggled with just about every part of the process. When I went to traditional manufacturers, most of them turned me away without any explanation at all. And for the ones who were willing to work with me, I was faced with a complete lack of transparency in pricing, super long lead times, and high costs that made it hard for me to compete in the $330 billion jewelry industry. So I made the tough decision not to work with any of them, and instead developed my own streamlined way for designing, producing, and fulfilling my jewelry products. And it worked. I was able to build a global jewelry brand that sold in over 15 countries and featured in Paris Fashion Week 5 years in a row. My process was the reason I was able to turn my creative visions into reality, so why wouldn't I want to help others do the same? I am Charisma Eve, founder and CEO of Gildform, an all-in-one, on-demand platform that helps creators design, produce, and fulfill their jewelry products. It starts with an idea, then our expert jewelry CAD designers turn it into a 3D model. Once they approve the design, they click produce, and then for the fun part, they start to create and customize their products by choosing different materials, finishes, assembly options, and other details. And once they're happy with their product offering, it's time to get ready to sell. And we help them do this in 2 different ways. One is through fulfillment on demand. We load their product directly into their e-commerce store where customers can immediately purchase. We handle all the details connected to fulfilling the order. We produce, pack, and ship it direct to the end customer. They can also place an order to receive their physical products to sell in any way they choose. We even provide up to $50,000 in on-demand financing for their on-demand production, so nothing gets in the way of turning their ideas into reality. Our business model is sticky, making money on design at a 30% margin, production at a 70% margin, and subscriptions starting at $50 per month. The jewelry industry is a $330 billion industry, and it's growing with more new entrants than ever before. With Gildform's patent-pending technology and process, we can obtain over $8 billion within the fashion and fine jewelry category. The jewelry market is huge, if you don't know. For example, there are over 18 million jewelry products on Etsy and over 93,000 jewelry shops, and that's just Etsy. Gildform gives these creators the power of on-demand design, production, and fulfillment. Most jewelry manufacturers will quote anywhere from 6 to 9 months to go from an idea to a physical product that's ready to sell. Gildform does it in a week. Our streamlined patent-pending process gives us a superior advantage over our competitors. And jewelry is just the beginning. Our technology and process will be applied to other high-value, high-profit industries, empowering the 50 million creators in the creator economy. We're a team of leading manufacturing experts, software engineers, and customer success agents dedicated to empowering the world to turn their ideas into reality. Since launching in 2020, we have over 3,000 creators signed up with Gildform, which is valued at $10 million per year in revenue. To date, we've onboarded 2% of our total demand, generating over 6 figures in revenue from brands like Brook & York, Omi Woods, and Marvel Black Panther. To put it plainly, we have thousands of creators waiting for us to increase capacity to serve their needs. And I invite you to join us on our mission of empowering a world of creators to turn their ideas into reality. Thank you.
All right, questions from the judges?
So how do you protect the company against competition?
Yeah, so we have, as I mentioned, our patent-pending technology and process that enables us to design, produce, and fulfill their jewelry products. Now, one of the things that we know and that we see is that I had mentioned that our business model is quite sticky. And that's because, one, the way that our technology is built, but also because our creators love working with us. So what we do is we not only have protected our IP with patented, or in the process of patenting that with our provisional patent, but also developing long-lasting relationships with our customers, and we're seeing our returning customer base at 97 to 98%. And what happens with that is when they load their product directly into the e-commerce store, that means that we're tied into this recurring revenue that becomes very predictive. And we also prioritize providing them not only with an exceptional customer service person to person, but a streamlined user experience with our on-demand platform, as well as producing our high-quality products, which is all made in the city of Detroit using sustainable materials.
Great answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great presentation, Chris, and congrats on the traction so far. So I like that you offer 50K in financing, so there's no really excuses for them not to move forward, right? So could you speak to the partnerships or that enable you to provide that type of financing?
Yeah, we have an amazing partner, Credit Key, that is a fintech company essentially, but it allows for them to offer instant approvals. Well, one, we're able to put that into our on-demand platform. So when creators are uploading their 3D models, they're getting their instant pricing to the metals market, real-time metal market pricing. So it changes every minute of the day. So as they're building their products, they're also seeing their financing options with Credit Key. And so we were able with them to tap into this amazing package that allows for creators to access financing with super low founder-friendly interest rate at maximum of 4%, with requirements that are very accessible to the emerging company. And so within this deal that we have with them, they're able to underwrite and assume all of the risk for that, so that these creators can access the capital that they need for funding their inventory right then and there, and that all happens directly in the platform.
Thanks, Charisma. You mentioned, the need to increase capacity to continue on this rapid growth that you're on right now. So can you talk a little bit about what your strategy is to, attract talent and get them onboarded so that you can increase that capacity?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, so we're limited with our capacity, and right now it's mostly with equipment. And so when it comes to accessing the capital that we need, we've identified, actually I want to take a step back. Prior to, or as we were understanding our capacity needs, we were able to analyze this data from our proprietary on-demand enterprise resource planning software. So as we're actively producing the orders that we're receiving, we're tracking, we're getting real-time performance and tracking. We're able to see our throughput. We're able to see all of these things that are connected to the production of each and every item within the production floor. And so from there, we were able to really refine our process, and then from that point, able to identify what is it that we need in order to increase capacity. And so because our manufacturing operation leverages 3D technology and automation, we really need more 3D printers. And so from there, we'll be able to access additional 3D printers. And then with each, like every 3 3D printers, onboarding new artisans, what I've been doing and alongside my team is really like getting into the community, hiring locally. Detroit residents. And so we've perfected our process when it comes to the manufacturing of jewelry, the grinding, the deburring, the casting of jewelry products. And so what we're doing is putting in the forefront the educational and training content in a way that's digestible for anybody to be able to learn this new skill and be able to apply it in the production floor.
Just additional great presentation, thank you. As you all are thinking about scaling, maybe a twofold question. One, what is maybe the next low-hanging fruit as far as an industry goes, whether it's going into cosmetic kind of structure building or other areas? And two, as you all are getting all of this data, right, from different companies and how that's being constructed, is data part of maybe the roadmap as you're dealing with customers?
Yes, oh my God, I love that question. So we have a couple of different parts. When it comes to data, I'll start there. I mentioned that we have our enterprise resource planning software. We're also understanding like what's happening in the performance level of production. But as embedded within that is our global marketplace. We're able to see designs that are being sort of developed in real time. And then from there, we're able to understand and inform our creators and the designers within that marketplace what's optimized for production. And then from there, what's trending. And we're really able to take that information, be able to apply that in different areas. And then when it comes to low-hanging opportunities for us to be able to take this technology and apply it, we definitely see a lot of opportunity within the cosmetics, the health and beauty industries. We see that, you know, there's this growth of the creator economy. And so with that, really being able to take our technology and apply it now that we have defined the IP, develop the IP, define the process, and then also understood the demand. So all these 3,000 creators and more that are signed up with Gildform waiting for us to increase our capacity, they're also telling us more about what it is that they want, and when it comes to developing their products. Does that answer your question? I feel like there was one left. Oh, and there's also roadmaps. So we have, within the customer-facing experience on Gildform, we have personalized roadmaps that give customers step-by-step guides on how to achieve their goals based on their onboarding answers. So we're really focused on being able to support them throughout their entire journey.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, judges. Thanks,